What are some things $100 USD can get you in the world's poorest country? Well, in a decently growing second world, third world economy, I got a professionally tailored suit, a Sherwani, the ethnic version of that suit, and a professional haircut. So there is that. Which country? I need a good suit. Bangladesh. Damn girl, is your name Ladesh? 'Cause I wanna. This guy prepared this response his whole life. I've been to the Philippines 2 times and $100 can get you quite a lot. My first time in the Philippines, it got my friend and I a cottage next to the sea. Free meals. Or sometimes a little more for 30 cents. Scuba gear and Red Horse so cheap that I nearly got addicted to the stuff. We probably only spent $50 max during our time on that island. Helps that my friend was Filipino, so he knew vacation spots that the locals go to. Second time I went to Puerto Princesa and took a $12 5-hour bus ride to El Nido. Over the course of a week and a half, I think I must have spent $300 max, and that's with loads of alcohol and food involved. One of the most beautiful countries I've ever been to, and with some of the nicest people to boot. I'm definitely hoping to visit again someday and would highly recommend it to anyone who can go. My friends went to Palawan in the Philippines for a vacation and said when they ordered a rum and Coke, it got cheaper the more rum you had in it because the rum was cheaper than the Coke. Single $2, double $1.50, triple $1, shanked and $100 stolen, followed by a scuffle between thief and others who want it. Brazil? Or certain parts of the Philippines. I live in Iran, and with $100 you can get either of these things. 1,400 good or 467 great ice creams. 70 good pizzas. At least 50 books. Infinite video games. Movies. TV shows. Anime and animated movies because there's no copyright law and you can download anything off Persian sites. An okay phone but nothing great. 280 good falafel sandwiches. Comment if you want to know about any other items. I'm from Nicaragua, poorest country in Latin America. $100 was my rent for a tiny apartment. Bathroom, internet, water and electricity included. Damn. I'm from Melbourne, Australia, and $1,650 is my rent for a tiny apartment and not including anything else. I also live 15 minutes from the city. My cousin lives in downtown LA. His rent for a corner 2-bedroom apartment 16 floors high is $4,200 USD a month. He splits that with a roommate. What's the deal with wanting to live in LA? I live an hour outside LA and it just seems like an overpriced area to live in. I've been a few times for some concerts, and Jesus Christ, the places I went to are shit. Bunch of homeless people, streets are filthy, and people are rude. Is it for work? I'm from LA and moved out. Best decision. It's a status thing and a dream thing. New York is the same. I'd always heard how amazing and vibrant New York is, and I went and thought it was dark and depressing and smelled like piss. But people still move there in droves. Edit. It's like Hollywood. I partied there infrequently while young, and I'd talk to people and almost no one was from California. Actually, Californians tend to avoid Hollywood like the shithole it is. Wannabe Californians move there and overpay on rent. LMFAO smelled like piss. Like every street corner you'd walk by and smell stale, stanky piss. In 2005 I was in Myanmar and there was a guy selling ice cream cones from his bicycle. After a few moments I realized his ice creams cost 1/10 of 1 cent. $100 can get you one hell of a brain freeze. A municipal election. Elections. Where we're going, we don't need elections. I live in a poor country but everything is so expensive. And the salaries are just like shit. It buys only things from 10 years ago. If $1,1700 SP, then 170,000 SP can let a family live for a month. I think it's just food. I don't really know about the prices right now. If you want to buy something, I guess you can buy a smartphone, but not your favorite choice. So much good beer in the Czech Republic in Hungary. It's around 39 cents American for a really good beer. I agree with you that Czech beer is good, with the exception of some microbrews that have popped up in the last couple of years. Hungarian beer is not very good. I say that as a beer lover and a lover of many things Hungarian. Hungarian wine, on the other hand, is very good overall. In Vietnam, $100 can get you 500 draft beers via Hoi on Hanoi's Beer Street, or 10 craft beers at a white people bar on the same street. 100 whole chickens in Argentina. At times, buying raw chicken is far cheaper than fruits and vegetables. No, seriously, Google it. There are so many things you can buy in Argentina with $100 right now, it's depressing. Don't even want to think about it. 100 United States dollars equals 15 days of food. Ingredients. For me and my dog. Or about 30 days just for me. At Nicaragua, Central America. I have to ask, what kind of food does that entail? Like for both you and your dog. It would cost significantly more to feed a human and significantly less to feed a dog here, I think. For my dog, a mix of pedigree solid food, cow liver and ground chicken meat. He is the expensive one. He's old and needs the nutrients. For me, potato, pasta, rice, pre-cooked red beans, cheese, milk, eggs, acid cream, tamales, papaya, fruit, melon, banana, honey, oats, tea, IoT, like a pumpkin, malanga, broccoli, carrots, tomatoes, bread, meat like in tacos or enchiladas every couple of nights. Seasonal fruits are extremely cheap, and little popular markets are easy to find, so you can buy to little distributors or directly to producers, farmers. Another reference is the public bus fee. Cost you 8 cents in the capital city. Edit. I'm middle class, but living simple ways. Here, minimal wage is around 160 United States dollars per month. A car ride over the border to a less poor country. But the driver would gladly drive you for free so he can escape his current situation. For $100 he'd bring along 3 brothers as extra protection, hoping they can all get out. A good time with cocaine and prostitutes. In Mississippi you can buy 100 cans of soup. Thank God for Mississippi. Our brand new sentence. Mugged. When I went to Bulgaria, $100 equaled about $200 in their currency. It was way more than enough for a week's worth of eating and going out, as well as cab rides around the city. My whole month-long trip I only spent about $300 US. $100 equals 7,591.00 Indian rupees. You can buy a mobile phone easily. In rural areas, it will be enough for 2 or 3 people to live a month without much comforts. 100 blowjobs. And the other $90? 9 Z-jobs. What's a ZJ? If you don't know, you can't afford it. Here in Cambodia I can get a Coca-Cola for 50 cents and a full street meal with fried rice and soup for 75 cents. A pack of Marlboro cigarettes are $1 and beer is about 50 cents for a can. Of course there is still some things that are expensive. Cheese is like the price of gold here. I'm on my way with a basketball of mozzarella. I want your cigarettes and beer. I went to Chiapas, Mexico and spent $100 in 5 days. Stayed with a friend and my flight was $300 from LAX. I bought almost every meal, entry to museums, guided tours at Mayan ruins, and multiple bus trips. Also I stayed one night at an eco-lodge in the rainforest with a beautiful pool for $80. All meals included. In Cambodia, a bribe to get a driver's license. Fake any legal work. 200 bowls of noodles at 2,000 riel each. A VIP status at a bar and drinks all night. 400 pastries, etc. Goddamn, I need to go to Cambodia. Western friendly, or? If your skin is white you tend to get scammed more often and are charged more. Going to Angkor Wat used to be free, but they started to charge anyone that is foreign. I would say you could probably go there without knowing the language, but only in the main city. Some places know English and Khmer. I've seen people visit who don't have a guide and are traveling solo. However, having a guide or local to help you is recommended. If you are white, you will get hit on a lot, since it's associated with money and beauty. A rusty knife. They'll even tuck it away nice and safe in your gut so you don't lose it. Poop knife? That's an infection. Shelter and a guy with a gun to protect it for you. Several hookers and several really disgusting STDs. Several beautiful reminders asterisk asterisk. You can get robbed. A high-quality tailored suit in Thailand. Do they sell online? Tariffs are bullshit. Poverty enforcers. Lordy white is everyone saying mugged, shanked, murdered. Haven't you ever traveled? You never show your role. Make friends with the locals in your area even in civilized countries. Be respectful. Don't be a drunken fucktard. You will have a fucking blast. Don't go to places that seem sketchy because they fucking are. I've been to lots of countries all over the world. Never had a problem. Most people are cool. And the friends you make will tell you the ones who aren't. End rant. Fucking love you all. America is the only civilized country in the world. Don't you know? Everywhere else people just stab each other. All the time. Then I definitely never got the stabby upgrade package. I did get the great food, cheap drinks, amazing sights and experiences package. Upgraded for some great friends that I still exchange postcards. Fucking snail mail with, as well as email, yada yada. Talk to people, most have incredible stories. Listen to them, monsieur, they know the town. $100 can get you a wonderful night anywhere. A great week, lots of places. Memories that last forever. I bet it could get you a hit on Carol Baskin. Out of the world's poorest country. When I went to Romania back in 2010, I rented out a very nice apt for a week, for about $100. I bought dinner, a main and a soft drink, for around 35 people in the office. In India, for that much. In Vietnam, beers are as low as 20 cents and amazing street food for around $1.50. You'll live very comfortably. Here in Brazil, 100 USD is 50% of the Brazilian minimum wage. So that's enough for a small apartment rental plus internet and electricity. If you save enough. As an American, I'm not sure how minimum wage works there. But here is just jobs for kids or learning jobs. You could never have a place on your own for minimum wage. Around $160 dues. $100 pay the rent in a simple and small house in the slums of Sao Paulo, Brazil. My uncle pays around $85. I am from the US. I visit India regularly with my fam to visit the rest of my famous. Or you can take 15 people to an expensive restaurant and have them order whatever they want. You would still have about $10 left over. In India, $100 USD could get me education for a year. It approximately converts to about 7.5k rupees, which is my college fee for bachelor's in a government university. But that's not the average Indian college fees, especially if you study medicine. Almost every government college asks for this much for a bachelor's in arts. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.